Welcome back. It has now been 4 years since the botched pullout from Afghanistan. President Trump was surrounded by Gold Star families as he signed a proclamation honoring the service members killed and wounded by the bombing at Abbey Gate. Take a listen.
There are some great souls that are looking down on you right now, and they're very proud of their parents and brothers and sisters, and but moms and dads especially. You know, Abbey Gate, one of the dumbest days in the history of our country by a previous administration, getting out of a place that we shouldn't have been. It's 4 years, it's a 4-year anniversary. So we're signing a proclamation honoring them and honoring you and honoring your loved one.
Alex Pelbath was the very last U.S. pilot out of Kabul, and the now retired Air Force colonel is running for Congress in South Carolina. He's kind enough to join us to give us his thoughts today. Alex, great to see you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So a few years ago, you talked to our colleague Bill Hemmer about what it was like being on that last flight. Let's take a listen, and we'll get your thoughts on the other side.
There was a point at which we had pre-designated. We were free and clear. We were high enough. We knew we were out of the threat envelope. Once the last aircraft hit that point, I made a radio call. That call for us was MAF safe. So we're MAF being the mobility air forces. So I reported over the radio, MAF safe at that point. That was officially the end. That was it.
And the war was over.
And the war was over.
Here we are 4 years later. How are you reflecting today?
On today specifically, on August 26th, I reflect on the 13 service members who lost their lives. I think more than the first day, the chaos that occurred, and more than the last flight out, this is the day that America should remember. And obviously President Trump understands that, right? It was a very terrible decision by the leadership at the time to get us into that mess in the first place. This is the day that we should focus on. And I'm grateful that President Trump making today a day of commemoration for those families is absolutely the right thing to do.
Pete Hegseth is a Secretary of Defense, and he wants more answers, as I'm sure a lot of people do, including the families of these 13. Let's listen to him here.
The military needs to answer for what happened in Afghanistan. So upon the president's direction, immediately we initiated an investigation which showed that there needed an even deeper dive. We're doing it on behalf of the American people. So I would anticipate middle of 2026. That's how thorough of a review we're doing. Hopefully a little bit sooner, but we're going into everything to get an understanding of what happened.
Do you think it would take a long time to figure it out, or do you kind of know already?
I think we kind of know.
Yeah.
A couple basic principles when it comes to military operations. One, don't put an arbitrary end date on a military operation, and two, don't tell the bad guys your plans. Mm-hmm. And Joe Biden did both of those things. And so what I would like to see is accountability. There hasn't been any. We know if a military leader had screwed up, we would have been held accountable for sure. So the fact that hasn't happened at this point, I love that the administration is getting after this.
Real quick, what was it like for you when you first found out about the bombing, when you first heard it over the radio and realized there were KIAs?
It's a moment I'll never forget. I remember exactly where I was standing. I was in our Joint Operations Center when that happened, and I'll never forget the feeling in the pit of my stomach watching the smoke rise. And then we just waited to hear how bad it was. Mm-hmm. Difficult for all of us. But grateful then that I got to be in a position to take those terrible orders and do something, try to turn it into a positive, try to do something good after that. Yeah.
You are going to run for Congress.
Yes.
And so you want to continue to serve. What are the three main things you want to focus on if you were to be elected?
Yeah, well, just say after 22 years of service, and especially this at the end, I mean, what I saw up close and personal, the devastating consequences of political leaders making decisions that were better for them than they were the country. And so number one is to go to Washington, D.C., to partner with President Trump and his Make America Great agenda. He is doing amazing things for our country already. We know that fight's not going to end right now. We know 2026 matters tremendously. And so number one is to get on board and give President Trump the reinforcements he needs to see his agenda through.
And where can people find out more?
Pelbathforcongress.com. Pelbathforcongress.com. We need all the help we get. This is a fight that can be won.
And the
we'll
primary is June 9th.
You got it.
Great to have you.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your service.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.